start off with a summary. We're going to looking at firstly what was the starting rank. So if we look at this one, you can see these are the open. You've got United States, India, China, Uzbekistan, Netherlands, Norway, Germany, and we can scroll down. Also very interesting, we start scrolling it down, how many nations we actually have. So scrolling all the way down, you can see there is 197, almost 200 teams on the men's side. Okay, so please go and have a look. It's on chess results. You want to go and have a look to see where's your teams. You can see there's the list. Okay, great. So that's the starting rank. Then on the women's side, same thing. There's the ranking, the initial ranking. So it's India, Georgia, Poland, China, Ukraine, Azerbaijan, USA, Germany, Spain, Kazakhstan, Armenia. So again, you can scroll down to find your respective teams. So for myself, of course, I'm going to probably scroll down and look for South Africa. On the ladies' side, we rated 87th. On the men's side, scrolling down, we're 70. Where are we? 79 thereabouts. Okay, so that's the first thing, of course, we want to look at in the summary. That's where everyone started off. Then for South Africa specific, I'm going to look at their round. So the first round, the men was against St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and they were rated, of course, South Africa rated 79, and the other team 184. You see that on the left hand side top, 184 next to the flag. So surely they were supposed to win, and they did. 3.5 versus 1.5. At the bottom of the ladies, they played against fourth ranked China. So of course that was an extremely difficult one, not as simple as the men. Okay, so looking at round two. With round two, South Africa, the men faced Cuba, ranked 35th. Remember, that's next to the flag. So that was a very tough one. You can see a lot of GMs on those boards. Jan Karsten pulling up a great win against the GM. The result 3-1 against South Africa. Ladies, Pakistan rated 134, supposed to win. They took 3.5 versus half. Just Robin Klaasen had to concede a draw there. Okay, round three, against African Côte d'Ivoire or Ivory Coast. The men were supposed to take this one again based on ranking, and they did 3.5 against half. Only Jan Karsten conceding a draw there. Suppose he might have been a bit disappointed with that after his tough game against the GM. The ladies against Colombia, ranked 44th. So yeah, South Africa pulled off a very, very good draw. Then especially where Hailey Nell took a win, as well as the two draws pulling them through for this round. So that was a very, very good result for South African ladies against the run of play, basically. The fourth round, here it was South Africa men against Brazil, ranked 39th, so this was going to be a tough one. You can see the top two boards facing GMs, where Daniel Barret-Shirley is very happy with his win against the Grandmaster. But otherwise, the results, I suppose, is according to ranking. They're 2.5 against 1.5. They should be very happy with that result. The ladies against the lower ranked 133 Liberia, pulling off the win 3-1. Only Robin Klaasen going down with a loss. Okay, so up until now, really going according to, I want to say plan, according to rankings. Here, South African men against Pakistan making clean sweep against Pakistan. South Africa against a very tough Belgium, ranked 48th. You can see the women on the left hand side, the WIM standing for Women International Master, with their FIDE Masters. So really it's a good team. While on the men's side, you can really see Pakistan was facing a fully titled boards on the South African side. So it was round 5. No shock results really. Okay, here South Africa against a very strong 41 ranked with a lot of GMs, 3 GMs. Against South African men going down 3.5 half, and then the ladies, the women team, really going against play again. The ladies doing their bit, a stronger 55th ranked team, and South Africa winning by 2.5, 1.5, and we probably have to say here the hero of the day was Robin Klaasen taking the win. While the other players just made sure they grabbed their half a points, and then Robin Klaasen doing it for the team. Great team effort. Round 6. Okay, round 7. South Africa against another African team. The men, South Africa versus Cape Verde Islands, and they're doing what they're supposed to do. They grabbed the 4-0 clean sweep win. The ladies facing Croatia, really strong team. Women Grandmaster in the team, International Master, Future International Master, even a FIDE Master there as well. Okay, so South Africa had a tough task, and I'm sure Clay was happy with half a point, but unfortunately the other team members couldn't go against the run of play here. Just a very strong team. Okay, round 8. South Africa versus a strong Philippines team, ranked 51st, 51. And there surely Caleb and Daniel was happy with half the points, surely hoping that maybe a young Jan or Benelli can take up their counterparts. You can see there the rating. I brought the rating in there. So Jan 2.311 FIDE rated against a 2.542. That's a proper GM. And even Caleb really outranked, Benelli outranked by almost 200. Only Daniel Cordery with the even match where he did take his half a point. On the ladies' side, against a tough North Macedonia, ranked 57th. Again, you can see here the ranking, was definitely every board against Teams Africa. Maybe on the first board, GC had a chance there if you look at ranking, and Haley was probably very happy with her win against a 100 stronger rated player than herself. But not really anything against run of play here, as expected. Okay, round 9, South Africa against a slightly weaker, let's say, Guatemala, and they going 3-1 up, which is great. Quite good result. Only Caleb going down against a slightly weaker player, 93 rating points weaker, but overall what we expected. Then South Africa against a weaker Malta, and yes, great stuff here. Again, the ladies doing the business here. Only Chloe having to concede a draw there on board 1. Okay, here we go. So the 10th round, second last round, South Africa versus, again, a stronger rated Finland, 56th. And then they actually did a very good job, supposed to be, I suppose, showing that they're very close to Finland in strength. And there's Daniel Barish going down to a solid I want to say GM rated player, but it's international master, but its rating is pretty strong for international master, hoping he's getting his norms this tournament. Jan Karsten going up against a very strong rated IM 2464. Again, that's close to the 2,500 you expect from GMs. Panele against a very straight, went down against, again, also very strong international master. And then Daniel Corey, solid against an evenly rated player. In South Africa, the ladies, let's say slightly stronger team, but still it's 20 places stronger ranked than themselves in Portugal, and great job 2-2. And what's amazing here, there's no draws. So JC and Robin doing the business for the ladies against definitely stronger rated players, and then Chloe and Davida going down against stronger rated players. So on every board they were outrated, but they still did the business. So the ladies are really punching hard in this Olympiad. They're really doing well. Okay, so not a lot of upsets. The ladies had a couple of upsets, but nothing too spectacular. Against Nicaragua, South Africa men expect to win here against a slightly low-ranked Nicaragua, 106, and only Daniel Caudry going down against a lower-rated player there, but otherwise they did the business. On the ladies' side, against the stronger Scotland again, the South African ladies ranked 87, standing up against a stronger team. Interesting here to see, for me, to see that the top lady for Scotland is a GM, but a rating is not reflecting that. But still, it's great as for JC to beat a great master today. Okay, so that was the scores. Then we want to go to the end results, or the end rankings now. And yes, I didn't follow all the other games for you. For me, I'm most interested in the African journey through this, and quite I don't want to say unexpectedly, but a little bit unexpectedly, India won on both the men and ladies side. They top 10 definitely on both sides, so they will be really stoked with that. On the men's side, I suppose the United States might be a little bit disappointed. Maybe China, Uzbekistan, but the top four, it's really as expected. They shouldn't be too unhappy. It's just showing also how well India were ahead of the others, in the sense that they took 10 in the plus column. They took 10 wins. All the others, second best was 8 wins. So that they never lost. They only had one draw. So the TB won, the tiebreak won, is saying 21 points. In other words, they took 2 points in 10 of the rounds and 1 point in one round. So they smashed this Olympiad. On the ladies' side, a little bit closer. So there, India, almost all the teams basically had one loss. No team went through unscathed. But yes, India took it there as well. Kazakhstan. Please go to chess results and look at your different countries' results. But here we go. I want to also look at the men here. You can see, interesting for me, the men, although everything was almost as expected, and they were ranked 79th initially, they still ended up better on 67, and that might be a lot to do with tiebreak 2, where they did win some boards, where they did get some points on boards where it wasn't expected, although the matches itself resulted in expected results, where they had 6 wins and 5 losses. Actually no draws, which is quite interesting. On the ladies' side, I almost don't agree with this. They ended 87th and they were ranked 87th, but there were a couple of matches where they drew and actually won where it wasn't expected. So they really had a great tournament. I suppose that the draws counted a little bit against them. So you can see there 4 wins, 3 draws and 4 losses. But really, both teams can be proud of what they achieved. And you have young players in there hopefully can still reach very far in chess for South Africa. Okay, thank you for following this. Thank you for enjoying your respective teams, and I hope you enjoyed this.